Hey there everybody, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Hey, guess what today is? It's April Fool's Day! And today, I'd like to blog a really funny movie from my childhood. And if there's one studio who knows how to make hilarious movies, it's the Walt Disney Company. I mean, they've made such great films that included wonderful humor, like The Parent Trap, My Favorite Martian, The Rescuers, The Fox and the Hound, Flubber, The Sword and the Stone, Home on the Range, George of the Jungle, Inspector Gadget, and others. But today, I'm going to blog a Disney movie so hilarious that you'll be laughing your socks off. So, released on December 15th, 2000, the movie is The Emperor's New Groove. So, let's get started. Arrogant young Emperor Kuzco is transformed into a llama by his power-hungry advisor, the devious diva Yzma. Stranded in the jungle, Kuzco's only chance to get back home and reclaim the high life rests with a good-hearted peasant named Pacha. Together, they must return Kuzco to the throne before Yzma tracks them down and finishes him off. So, what do I think of this movie? Well, let me just say that this movie is the funniest animated movie from my childhood. I don't care what anyone says. This is a really funny and hilarious and enjoyable movie. But, in order to explain more information on why I love this movie, let's move on to Mustang Notes. The movie was directed by Mark Dindal, who directed films like Cats Don't Dance and Chicken Little. Oh, and trust me, I'll get to blogging these someday. The idea of Kingdom of the Sun was conceived by Roger Allers and Matthew Jacobs. The development on the project began in 1994. Upon pitching the project to then Disney CEO and chairman Michael Eisner, Allers recalled Eisner saying, "It has all of the elements of a classic Disney film." And because of his directorial success on The Lion King that same year, Eisner allowed Allers to have free rein with both the casting and the storyline. By January 1995, Variety reported that Allers was working on an Incan-themed original story. In 1996, the production crew traveled to Machu Picchu in Peru to study Incan artifacts and architecture and the landscape this environment was created in. Now, since this movie is a comedy, the animation for this movie is really zany and cartoony. It almost reminds me of the classic Looney Tunes sometimes. And I also like how the animators drew out the different settings, like Kuzco's kingdom, the jungle, Pacha's village, even the mountains and fields. Also, in my opinion, my favorite scenes that I find the most hilarious in this movie are when Kuzco and Pacha are tied to a log and going down a waterfall, a squirrel using a balloon to wake up a pack of jaguars, the chase scene between the heroes and the villains that involve a map, even the final climax, and many, many others. I especially like the song Perfect World that Kuzco dances to in the beginning. Anyway, now that we're done with Mustang Notes, let's move on to the characters and their voice actors. Emperor Kuzco is voiced by David Spade, who has been in films like Tommy Boy, Racing Stripes, and the Hotel Transylvania movies. Kuzco is the spoiled, sarcastic 18-year-old emperor of the Incan Empire. He initially, is narcissist and pays no heed to the needs of others, especially after telling Pacha that he plans to destroy his village in order to build a summer home called Kuzcotopia. However, after being transformed into a llama and bonding with Pacha, he becomes a better person. Mostly, I feel like Kuzco is very hilarious while he narrates and comments throughout the movie. Cusco's friend Pacha is voiced by John Goodman. Best known from Monsters, Inc., The Princess and the Frog, Paranorman, We're Back, A Dinosaur Story, and The Jungle Book 2. Pacha is the kind, caring village leader who apparently foils Cusco. Despite his selfishness, Pacha befriends and trusts Cusco and believes that he is capable of being a better person. Okay, gang, check out this piece of work. This is Llama, Cusco's ex-advisor and villain of the movie, voiced by the late Eartha Kitt, who later voiced Queen Vexus in My Life as a Teenage Robot. Llama claims that she has practically raised Cusco. Her appearance is described as scary beyond all reason. She's also incredibly vain and self-serving. Her plan is to kill Cusco so she can take his place as ruler. I find her to be the funniest Disney villain. Well, I also think her secret lab is very creative, with the whole roller coaster entrance. But I wonder, if Llama's lab is so secret, then how does Cusco know about it? Guess we'll never know, though. Finally, we have Kronk, Llama's dim-witted and muscular henchman, voiced by Patrick Warburton, who has been in films like Underdog, Hoodwinked, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and Sky High. Now, despite working for Llama, he is very kind and good-natured, kind of like Mr. Smee from Peter Pan. Kronk is also a very talented chef, and has the ability to communicate with squirrels, kind of like Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. His moral dilemmas manifest themselves in an angel and devil on his shoulders. And now, let's move on to my final words. Overall, The Emperor's New Groove is a fun and hilarious movie to come from Disney. The animation is colorful and zany, the characters are fun and memorable, the jokes and gags are hilarious, and the music is simply catchy. So if you're in the mood for a movie to laugh with, then look no further than this underrated Disney film. I give it 84% out of 100. Well, that's it for today, everybody. Be sure to join me again next time. Mustang Power. Oh, and April Fools!